Well, good Sunday evening again, y'all. I hope y'all are doing well. I had a better day on the food front today, so let's get down to those numbers that I used on the Lose It app. So, the intake should be 1791. I did good. I had 1780 today. I worked off 211 calories. So my net was 1569 and I was under 222. So getting back where I want to be. So it really is. It's, one of those things you just have to keep working. You can't stay off the bandwagon, as people would say, and get back on that. Just get back on the horse again and keep going. I can't focus on the bad. I have to keep going forward. So anyway, today was much better. Let's see, for breakfast, I had gotten me yesterday. I don't know if y'all know this, but my grandma and mom noticed, and my mom pointed out to me, a lot of the bacon in stores nowadays is not actually bacon. You go look at the ingredients, it doesn't have one mention of pork. So I had at one point been getting uncured bacon that Hormel makes. And so we checked and looked, and it was definitely pork in there. So it was made from a pig. So anyway, I had a couple of slices of that this morning for breakfast. I had one of my whole wheat hot dog buns. I put it in the oven so it would be all nice and toasted up. Had some cream cheese with that. Made some eggs this morning and had some grapes. And so it was a good breakfast this morning. Got started off well. And then for lunch, went out with the family. And we went to a place called Cheddar's. It's just kind of one of those dine-in restaurants that we have in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'm not sure if y'all have them, whatever state you're in. But it's one of those ones you can get some good food. So I got their 6-ounce sirloin steak and got a side of their Idaho mashed potatoes. So it was just the mashed potatoes and salt and pepper and a little bit of butter in it. And then got steamed broccoli, so had that. And they had gotten, for appetizer, family had gotten the spinach dip with some tortilla chips. So I had just a little bit of that, you'll see in the picture. And then had water, of course. Had water with breakfast this morning. And then this afternoon, I was like, I was still craving chocolate. So I had me some snack-sized Snickers bars. I had gotten that. Put them in the freezer so it's not quite as tempting. Anyway, so I had some of those this afternoon. And then I had not slept well this weekend. I would go to bed late and wake up early because my body was like, hey, let's wake up early. And Mr. Casper over here, he doesn't help with that, do you? No, you don't help with that. He comes in there in the mornings, and so he'll come in there and purr, 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 right next to my head. And then if he really wants me up, he'll start scratching the headboard. And I'm like, excuse me. So then, after that, after I get onto him, if I'm still wanting to sleep in, then he'll just fall asleep right next to me. So anyway, I'm trying to suppress a yawn here, y'all. So anyway, it was just my body this weekend with, going through emotional stuff. I didn't realize, and I should have known this, but still with missing my Smoky cat, I just, at some points I feel guilty, and I'm like, but I did give her a good life, so I have to remember that. And she was with me in the end when she passed away, and so she was surrounded by everyone she loved. So I just have to keep reminding myself that. So this one was just kind of one of those weekends that was hard. Casper and I both had good visits, and everything checked out well. They just want him to lose a little bit of his pudgy tummy, so we're working on it. I reduced his food intake, and we're getting him out more so he can be outside and get some walking around. And then this week, I think each evening, I'm going to see if he'll start chasing some of his toys in the house since it's still kind of warm here. We hit 98 again today, so Yeah, that's just the way it goes. So then for dinner, I had it kind of late, but I did have 2 of the turkey hot dogs that Jenny O makes. And I had one in the hot dog bun, and all my hot dog buns were gone. So the second one was just on the plate with some tomatoes and some ketchup. And then I like the gherkin pickles. They're, you know, enough that I can enjoy the taste of pickles, but not so much. So it was good. And then this morning I did get my 1 mile walk in, so it was good. The only thing was, y'all, there was no breeze. So I think usually with my bottle of water that I carry with me, I only drink like once in the middle of the trip and around the, complex during about halfway through that mile. But I drank maybe 3 or 4 times because it was just warm. So I was like, yeah, I was walking, but it was, definitely a warm morning this morning. Even, I think it was 8 o'clock. Yeah, before 8, about 7:30 when I went walking, and it was already warm. Anyway, but I got that in, and then I took care of the garden this evening and refilled all the water jugs and carried those where they needed to go. So that was kind of what I did this evening for my exercise. Because those water jugs, those gallon jugs get pretty heavy pretty quick. But anyway, I hope y'all are having a great day. And if you want to get in touch with me, I would love to hear from you. You just email me at heatherhastostartsomewhere@gmail.com. Again, if y'all have any questions about the Lose It app, feel free to ask. This is about my 3rd time using it, and I've always used the free version. So you don't, if you can't afford to buy it, then you don't have to fool with buying the upgrade. But if you want to, you can, because it does, you can input, a few more things and know a bit more detailed information. So, yep, it's one of those good things that I'm using. And if you'd like to use, just let me know if you have any questions on it. And you can email me at heatherhastostartsomewhere@gmail.com. And if you like this video, hit that like button. And I was noticing, Walter pointed it out to me on the comments, that he has troubles getting it to stay the thumbs up button. I have been having that problem too. So if you're having that problem, just go ahead and have to hit it a few times and it will finally choose the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and join my journey. And I will catch y'all tomorrow.